Welcome to the Outdoor Engineers YouTube channel. So this video is going to be a little different. This isn't really the usual content that we produce. If you're subscribed, you know that we kind of put out videos of the wildlife or our adventures up north. Or I guess if this is your first video you're watching and you watch other videos, you'll see that's the kind of stuff we put out. But today's gonna be a little bit different, and if you like this type of content, please let us know by liking, subscribing, and commenting, and also let us know if there are products you want us to check out, Canadian made products or Canadian owned, or products produced by Canadian owned companies. We'll be focusing on outdoors, work, or engineering products, just because that's kind of the theme of the channel, and that's kind of the products that we have the most of already right now. But let us know if there's a product you want us to see, and we'll do our best to do a video about it. I was able to find the product that we're going to talk about today through madeinca.ca. I'll put a link in the description to that website in case you're interested in checking it out. It's a pretty good website. You can get a good idea, or it lets you search for whatever. If you're looking to buy gloves, like I was for this video, you search in gloves and it gives you a good list of the companies that produce gloves that are either Canadian owned or made in Canada. I think it specifies that on the website, but I'll leave a link in the description to that. We're going to be talking about Watson's quality gloves, and more specifically their Crazy Horse work gloves. I was able to pick these up for about $40. Watson Gloves is a Canadian company. The product here, as it says on the label, I don't know if you can see, but it says made in Cambodia. So this glove is not made in Canada. However, they do make a lot of gloves, and a lot of them are made in Canada. I'll show you that in a little bit. Alright, so before we start talking about their products, let's talk a little bit about the history of Watson Gloves. The information I'm going to tell you is straight from their website. If you don't believe me, you can check, and I encourage you to check in case I missed something, or in case there's something else you see on there that I might have not talked about. So a little bit about their history. From humble beginnings, in April 1918, John Watson and Wayne Stanley started a business selling handcrafted gloves to Vancouver's dock workers. Over 100 years later, Watson Gloves has grown from a two-person storefront in Vancouver to become one of Canada's largest distributors of quality gloves, now selling products internationally with over 2,000 styles to choose from. The iconic Watson Gloves tag is recognizable on gloves, serving customers' needs from construction to motorcycling to gardening and more. 10 decades of business has established Watson Gloves as your true North American glove experts. According to their website, their headquarters are in Burnaby, British Columbia. They also have a warehouse in Burnaby. They have warehouses also in Calgary and Mississauga. And then their U.S. team is based in Memphis. So when looking at the Watson Gloves website, if you scroll, or if you put your cursor on the top left corner on work, and you go down below glove types, you see made in Canada. So it's nice to see that they're promoting their made in Canada gloves. Unfortunately, the ones I purchased, as I said earlier, they're made in Cambodia, not made in Canada. However, they still have a lot to offer here on their made in Canada section. But I encourage you to check it out on your own if you are interested in getting a pair of Watson gloves, because I'm not going to be able to go through all of them right now. So as you can see, there's a wide range of gloves. It's not only work gloves, it's welding gloves, high performance gloves. So looking at the Watson Gloves Crazy Horse spec sheet provided by Watson Gloves, we can see that the highlighted sections here, so warm Sherpa lining, I'll show that to you later. It's not present in this picture here, it's on the inside of the gloves. But the warm Sherpa lining keeps hands warm in cold conditions, which I can say for sure that's true. Split deerskin leather, so hard wearing split deerskin leather provides strength and durability. Shirred elastic wrist, snug fitting shirred elastic wrist with slip-on style cuff for easy on-off. An extended cuff which provides additional warmth. So in applications here we can see that it's for general purpose farming and ranch, and also on the icons you can see winter, so obviously it's a winter glove, and the main applications are going to be general purpose. We can also see the sizes run from small through extra large, and one thing I want to mention about the size is that because of the Sherpa lining, I found that it's probably a good idea to either go a size up or to go with a glove size that is not too tight for you. I found wearing another company's gloves that the size large was a little bit of a loose fit on me. So the gloves I purchased, you can see here, size large. This one I can say is probably a perfect fit. It's not too tight, but it's starting to get there. Still got good feeling and everything like that. But I would definitely recommend going up a size if your current size is, just a little bit tight, or if your current size is fairly loose, I would say you're good with sticking with your current size. Alright, so these gloves are available to purchase from Home Depot, Valen, Canada Supply, and also from Amazon. Obviously, if you're focusing on buying Canadian, I'm guessing you'd want to purchase it from the Canadian sources. So I know both Valen and Canada Supply are Canadian. I believe both of them are based in Alberta, and I do believe you get the best price from Valen. And then looking at the reviews, we can't really find too many from Home Depot, Valen, or Canada Supply. Looking at Watson Gloves website, it looks like there's only one 5-star review, and the reviewer talks about how the gloves work great for the use they needed it. A little bit more variety of ratings can be found on Amazon, where it has a 4.5 out of 5. Looking at the reviews, 4-star and 5-star reviews make up a total of 87% of the total reviews. Usually, my rule of thumb is that if the 4-star and 5-star make up over 75 or 80%, it's probably a good buy. So here, obviously, it passes that. And then looking at the reviews, the top reviews, they say it's very comfortable and warm. One individual mentions it's good at negative 25 Celsius. My temperatures never got down that low. I'd say the lowest I got was probably negative 5 or negative 10, and then I was still fine. And then the main comment I'm seeing is that it fits nice, or the fit is a little bit on the small side. So like I mentioned when I talked about the sizing for myself, I would either go a size up if your current size is snug or a little bit tight, but if your current size is a little bit loose, I would stick with it. Alright, so now for my thoughts on these gloves. I've used them a handful of times while shoveling snow in snowy and light rain conditions. I don't think the gloves are meant to be waterproof. I couldn't find anything about that on the product listing page, but they were fine. I didn't feel any water, any wetness on my hands. I do have to say that these are probably the best winter work gloves I've used. They're very warm. As you can see, they have the nice warm Sherpa lining. Another thing I like is the small details. The plastic glove clip here on other gloves I've had, I've felt them while I'm working. It's kind of bothered me. These ones, I don't have any issues with that. Also, when I put them on, I have pretty good dexterity with these gloves. I know other gloves I've had some issues, especially with winter gloves. I don't get full dexterity of my hands, but these ones feel pretty good. And while I was working, I was able to, get the full dexterity out of my fingers. These gloves definitely feel high quality. They're definitely well made. I don't really have anything negative to say about them, other than it might be a little bit hard to see, but here there's a little hole on both of the gloves. I don't know if you can see it there. Oops. Right there, just from the tag. And also you can see here there's a little bit of discoloration after the first couple of uses. I don't really think this is a big deal. They're work gloves. They're meant to be used while you're working, so they're probably going to get dirty, and I guess if they aren't getting dirty, then you're probably not using them for the right things. But other than that, I don't really have anything negative to say about these gloves. They're pretty good for winter conditions. They kept my hands warm, and honestly, I think they're probably the best winter gloves I've ever had. So in closing, I think these gloves are well worth it. For only the $30 to $40 you can pick them up for. They're great quality. I can see them lasting a really long time, and my final rating for them would be 4.5 out of 5. I really like how they perform so far, and I'm expecting good things out of them. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any experience with these Watson's quality gloves, Crazy Horse work gloves, leave a comment and let us know what you think of them, or if you have any experience with the many other products that Watson Gloves makes. Leave a comment, let other people know what you think about it, and let us know what you think about it. Thank you for watching.